By now, most people feel comfortable conducting online financial transactions on the web. The cryptographic schemes that protect online banking and credit card purchases have proven their reliability over decades. But right now, there is no effective way to prevent misuse of your data by the people authorized to access it. Say, for example, a bank employee can still access your data, and frequently we are reading news about misuse of the data by the bank employees. That is, once you share your data with the bank, healthcare system, or any other private company for your online transactions, you don't have any control over who exactly is using or misusing your data. This situation will change soon, as MIT researchers are now developing a new web technology to address this issue. Their approach is based on enabling privacy through transparency. They named their new web technology as HTTPA protocol. HTTPA stands for Hypertext Transfer Protocol with Accountability. That is HTTP with accountability. HTTPA will automatically monitor the transmission of private data and allow the data owner to examine how it is being used. For example, a HIV or AIDS patient might be interested in knowing if his medical conditions was only used in connection with his treatment purposes and not for other purposes such as employment or insurance purposes. With the help of this new technology, he will be able to know list of people who accessed his medical records just by clicking a button. The HTTPA protocol will be demonstrated at the IEEE's conference on privacy, security and trust in July, and the principal research scientists will also present a sample application involving a healthcare record system. With HTTPA, each item of private data would be assigned its own uniform resource identifier, that is URI, a key component of the semantic web. Remote access to a web server would be controlled much the way it is now, that is through passwords and encryption. But every time the server transmitted a piece of sensitive data, it would also send a description of the restrictions on the data's use, and it would log the transaction using only the URI somewhere in a network of encrypted special purpose servers. HTTPA would be voluntary. It would be up to the software developers to adhere to its specifications when designing their systems. But HTTPA compliance could become a selling point for companies offering services that handle private data. It is not that difficult to transform an existing website into an HTTPA aware website. On every HTTP request, the server should say, "OK, here are the usage restrictions for this resource," and log the transaction in the network of special purpose servers. When the data owner requests an audit, the servers work through the chain of derivations, identifying all the people who have accessed the data and what they have done with it. Currently, the researchers use a technology known as distributed hash tables. The technology at the heart of peer-to-peer networks like BitTorrent to distribute the transaction logs among the servers. Redundant storage of the same data on multiple servers serves two purposes. First, it ensures that if some servers go down, data will remain accessible. And second, it provides a way to determine whether anyone has tried to tamper with the transaction logs for a particular data item, such as to delete the record.